What's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights, where we talk about football-related issues concerning transfers, player profile, and other football matters. So, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Please subscribe for me. I can see that we are moving. Click on the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms on IG, TikTok. Massive content going on there, though. And then on X, all the links are in the description. The graphics will be flowing, so make sure you follow us there. Make sure you check out our latest video on the channel. That is the CAF Confederations Cup group review. I posted it not long ago, days ago. So, check it out. And then this is your weekend review. Of course, there is going to be international break this particular week. Games will flow, international games, European qualifiers. In South America, they will play World Cup qualifiers and all of that. So games will start to flow, international games will start to flow. I think it's about 2 weeks. Yeah, that is what I think. It's about 2 weeks. I am not sure, but 2 weeks thereabout. So games will start flowing, so we have time. We have time to talk about other things that doesn't concern, that doesn't necessarily involve, weekend reviews and all of that. These kind of reviews. We will talk about other things because other videos will be coming. So make sure you like all our videos and all of that. So this is your weekend review. Probably this might be coming late because of how I want to take my time and edit the video very well. So this might come late, but let's see. And this is your weekend match review for the top 5 European leagues. Let's get straight into the video. So of course, yes, let's start from the EPL. Early kickoff, Tottenham Hotspur versus Luton Town. Luton played home. Early game. Early kickoff. Was about 11:30. I was watching this particular match. I didn't even have my lunch though. I was just there watching football. So goal scored by Van de Ven, 1-0 against Luton Town. Goal scored by Van de Ven. That tall defender, that tall defender. Top goal by Van de Ven. Top goal by Van de Ven, bro. But in this game, it looked like the Tottenham boys were tired because of it was early kickoff, and then early kickoff, a whole lot of upsets happen, especially in the Premier League. When you are playing early kickoff in the Premier League, be very careful because there is going to be the possibility that there's going to be upset is very high in terms of early kickoff. When you are a big side, top training sections and all of that. So early kickoff sometimes worries the top sides, So but Tottenham managed, Angie Postecoglou and his boys managed to win this particular game. They had a red card, though. This Bissouma had a red card, a terrible red card, though. That was a silly red card, though. But they managed and won the game by 1-0. They scored my bet, though. Early kickoff bet, they scored it. But it is bet we go again next week or this particular week. So that was a brilliant performance by Tottenham Hotspur. With one man down, they still find a way to win the game. So that was a very good performance from them, from away from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So quickly, let's move to Manchester United. And that was the 2 o'clock games. United won by 2-1, and then in this particular game, a lot happened. Of course, Manchester United has been like, some, I don't know how to put it, but some, they have been like, they operate in chaosity. That is how I would say they operate in chaosity because there is always going to be stories every match, blockbuster stories every match. When it is not about Onana, it is about Maguire. When it is not about Maguire, it is this, it is that. Ten Hag, this, that. So I don't know what is happening in that particular club, but a lot is really happening there. But coming from several defeats, both in the Champions League and in the league, and they played home. They call it theater of dreams, though. I don't know how the dream they are talking about. Probably maybe that 19 years ago, 20 years ago dreams that they are talking about. Fine. I don't know how they call it theater of dreams, but they played home against Brentford. And then Brentford scored Jensen, top goal by Jensen. Onana, you are fooling. Be very careful, Onana. That particular goal, a top goalkeeper like Onana, and then you can't save this goal. Bro, be careful. We told them, we advised them, we warned them about this Onana, ball playing, goalkeeper things. We warned them. But of course, You cannot decide for them. You just talk as a rival fan. And then whenever you talk, they see you as a rival fan. They don't sense the genuinity, the reality in what you are saying. They see you as a rival fan. So we said it. We said it. But top goal by Jensen, and then Ten Hag started to when you can clearly see that on the touchline he looks confused, very confused. And then he did one or two changes, brought in Scott McTominay, and then McTominay came, energy. McTominay is all about energy, bro. That guy is all about energy. He operates in top level energy, like Conor Gallagher. I will compare him to Conor Gallagher in Chelsea. He will operate in top level energy. So he brought in different energy to the Manchester United team. And then scored in the 90 plus 3 minutes. Scored. That was a top goal, man. That was a top goal scored. And then he also scored a last minute goal. So that was a very solid comeback by Manchester United, 2-1 against Brentford. And then what's his name? Thomas Frank. Thomas Frank was very, 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 very surprised. When the last goal came, he was very surprised. It was like he was chewing a gum, and I was like, so very looked surprised, So Manchester United won by 2-1. Lucky win though. So congratulations to them. They did brilliant in terms of the comeback. McTominay, man of the match, top performance by McTominay, man of the match though for me. So quickly let's move to Chelsea. As I'm wearing the badge, I'm wearing the badge. Chelsea. Chelsea won by 4-1 though. 4-1. And then the last time we won by this goal margin, 4-1 was Thomas Tuchel's time. So it tells you where we are as a club. And when you complain, people think, I don't know, people think, let's believe in the project. Bro, there is no long term without short term. I always say it as a Chelsea fan. I will not come here and sugarcoat things for you. I don't do that. But I don't do that. I cannot do that. Very honest. When the thing is red, you hit. It is red. So you must be very honest. You must be very honest. There is no long term without short term. You must win games. And then that is what exactly the Chelsea boys did. But top Sterling do top level performance by Sterling. And then I have heard that the England national team wants to call him back. No, that is a disrespect to Sterling. Don't go. After the international break, you hit the ground running, perform games after games after games after games. So when they fail, you are worth it. They should call you in the team, and not that Saka has got an injury, so you have to tackle him for Saka. That is a disrespect to Raheem Sterling. You don't call Raheem Sterling to tackle him for Saka. It should be the other way around. But of course, because of form things, because of Chelsea, we are having problems. So we won by 4-1. An own goal, very solid performance by Sterling. That dribble Sterling, that sonic thing. Raheem score an own goal. And then, barely scored an early goal, though, 15 minutes by Odebert, top goal, Cucurella. What was Cucurella doing? I didn't know what Cucurella was doing. He has problem with tackling. His problem has always been how to tackle. So he should learn more about how to tackle. He's a pro, though, but I see his problem as how to tackle. That is Cucurella's problem. So that was silly tackle. He didn't know how to tackle. Odebert scored a brilliant goal. Roberto Sanchez couldn't do anything about it. That was fact. He cannot do anything about that goal. On goal in the first half. 45 plus other minutes and on goal, solid on goal by Al-Bahiri. Kupama, a penalty, and then that was a solid dribbles by Sterling. And then that was a penalty though. So Sterling performed really, really well, my man. He performed really, really well. Kopama steps up. I don't know how Kopama upon all the Jacksons, the Sterlings. But I think Sterling gave the penalty to Kopama. That is what I think. But Kopama steps up, scored the goal. You know my stance about Kopama. So don't ask me. So now what it is about Kopama? You know my stance already. Now unless maybe he do something extraordinary, and I will accept that I do Yawa. For that I will accept because I'm very honest. So I will accept that I do Yawa. But my stance about Kopama. So Kopama steps up, scored a penalty, and then no longer after that 65 minutes Sterling scored his own goal. That was a very brilliant interception by Caicedo. Caicedo, bro. I saw for the first time I saw Caicedo, the 150 million player that my team bought. I will say I bought. My team bought because I don't operate in Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I don't operate in Chelsea. So for the first time, I saw what I need or I want Caicedo to do. Very solid interceptions, and then spread the ball to Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher, man, that guy is a real definition of captain. When you are giving a captain to a player, the player should be fit to play every single game. So, in first, you see Buffon, he's old, but he's still playing. You see Bonucci, you see Pirlo, those are captains. If you don't give a captain to a player who is always at the hospital, what type of captain is that? So Sterling scored a 65th minute goal, brilliant assist by Cole Palmer. Jackson also scored a 74th minute goal. Very solid, calm goal. Assist by Cole Palmer. Very calm goal by Jackson. So Chelsea did well. Chelsea did well. Brilliant performance by Chelsea. I'm very happy as a Chelsea fan going into the international break. After the international break, we are playing Arsenal. So very good performance by Chelsea. And then Liverpool also played 2-2. 2 goals by Salah. Top performance by Salah. Simon Edingra. Brighton just pop up talent from nowhere. Simon Edingra scored a brilliant goal. Lewis Dunk, 78 minute goal I will call it last minute in this contest. So Lewis Dunk also scored a goal, and it was 2-2. Brighton they performed really well. So 2-2 was a solid game by Salah. Salah performed really well. So of course Manchester City also lost. That was the big game. They lost about 1-0. And then I will not talk much about this game because I didn't the game that I watched, I didn't see the match. The Man City I know that wasn't the Man City. The Arsenal that I know, that wasn't the Arsenal. They were just passing the ball around, because Arsenal believe in that, tiki-taka football. City was also doing They were passing the ball around. I didn't see any sign of urgency in both City and then in Arsenal. I didn't see any sign of urgency. But the ball came as a result of an assist, a silky assist, and from Kai Havertz to Martinelli, and then that was a top strike. I think it was Nathan Aki or somebody. It deflected goal. So Martinelli scored a brilliant goal, a top shot by Martinelli, and then boom, 1-0 against Man City. 86 minutes. Done. The game is done. So Arsenal, brilliant performance. City has lost back-to-back in the game for the first time for about, let's say, 5 years. So it's not easy, It's not easy. So quickly, this is what happened in the EPL. Of course, this is the big games. I cannot talk about all the games in the EPL. So let's check out the table for the EPL. Spurs, the Ange Postecoglou and Spurs are leading by 20 points plus 10 goals, 8 matches played. Arsenal sitting second, 20 points. Man City third, 18 points. Liverpool fourth, 17. Aston Villa fifth, 16. Brighton 16 points. They are sitting sixth. So Aston Villa are doing well. West Ham also, and then let me talk about West Ham. Kudus, my man. Kudus scored a brilliant goal. West Ham against Newcastle 2-2. 2-2 in the London Stadium. Kudus scored a brilliant goal. And then my stance about Kudus. I think he's a top baller. I think he's a brilliant player. He's a brilliant young player. Stonewall was there though, so shout out to Stonewall though. So Kudus was there up for the taking. Even if it is 2 minutes, come and prove the reason why you should start. And then that is exactly what Kudus is doing. I don't expect. Then people are laughing that Kudus isn't starting. Kudus is this. Kudus is even at the bench for West Ham and all of that. Bro, he just came from Ajax to West Ham, and then when he came, they were performing. That's why they have 14 points. 8 games in the season, they have 14 points. It doesn't happen that way for West Ham, but they were performing. Lucas Paqueta, Gerard Bowen, Said Benrahma, Antonio, the boys were performing. So you don't expect to penetrate into the team. But what you can do as a player is that the little time that you get one minute, you prove the reason why you should be starting. Then that is exactly what Kudus did. So I'm very happy for Kudus. 1 goal in the Premier League, first goal. Kudus, let's go, man. So West Ham 7th on the league block, and then Newcastle follows 8th, and then when you come down 10th, you see Manchester United 12 points minus 3 goals. Chelsea 11 points plus 4 goals. For the first time, I can see that Chelsea's our goal tally is going. We don't concede that much. It has always been our style. We don't concede that much, but we cannot score, and then we are starting to come up a little bit, and then relegation zone Burnley, Bournemouth, and then Sheffield United. So this is your weekend EPL review. Make sure you click on the subscribe button. Make sure you press the post notification bell so that anytime we upload, you'll be the first person to receive it. Make sure you follow us on all our social media platforms. You see all the links below. The links will be flowing, and then the graphics will also be flowing. Also, just click on the link, follow us. Let's get interactive. Thank you so much for your time. Peace.